The movie starts where we see a car going very fast. This car was going towards a mansion where the car stops while going in front of the mansion. Guru comes out of this car. There was also a small car with it where Guru's 3 favorite minions were also with him. It is found that a reunion of Guru's college is going on in this mansion. This was the same college from where Guru started his villain era. But now Guru had changed a lot. That is, he was no longer a villain. In this party, Guru meets his old friend Maxim, with whom Guru had been having a special relationship for a long time. Guru tells Maxim that he is the best villain ever because he stole the moon. Here Maxim laughs at him and tells him that he is no longer a good villain. Also, the principal of this college comes here and she announces everywhere that the best villain award will be given here in the party. And this award goes to Maxim, with whom Maxim gets on the podium and starts giving a speech. Maxim tells everyone how he is working on a new project with which he can change anyone into a cockroach. Now with this, Maxim takes off his costume, with which we see that Maxim himself is a hybrid of a cockroach. Now the foreign Guru attacks him and also calls his anti-villain league. This was the league with which Guru was catching the villains. The people of the anti-villain league come and catch Maxim, but he gets away from their hands and starts attacking Guru. But before he could do any harm to Guru, the people of the league catch Maxim. Now he was very angry and threatens Guru that he will get away from here soon. After this he will never leave Guru. After this, the scene shifts and we see that Guru has now returned home, where he has those 3 little daughters whom Guru had adopted. As soon as he comes home he meets the 3 of them. After this, we see Guru's wife Lucy, where he calls his son after meeting her. Here we come to know that Guru has a younger son whose name is Guru Jr. Guru loves his son very much. After which he calls all the minions, because now it was time to change Guru Jr.'s diaper. As soon as the 3 minions see, they change Guru Jr.'s diaper. With this, the bell rings at their house and we see that the master of the anti-villain league has come and he shows a footage to Guru. In that footage, Guru sees how Maxim is screaming that he will not leave Guru. After which Guru says that Maxim is in a very good jail. He can't get away so easily. After which it is found that Maxim has run away from that place, because of which he now wants to shift Guru and his family to some other place where no one knows what is the location of Guru. Now the whole family has to pack everything. Guru's daughters are very sad that they will have to leave their home. With this, we see that the people of the anti-villain league take Guru to a new place where all the other small minions go in a separate bus. All the minions bother the bus driver a lot. When they reach this house, they see that the smallest house among all the houses has been given to Guru. No one in Guru's family was happy with this house, but they had no other option. Minions here make everyone laugh with their strange actions. Now the anti-villain league officer tells Guru that the location has changed, but all of them will have to change their identity, i.e. the whole family will have to change their names. Guru and his wife select their names and their daughters don't like their names, after which Lucy explains to her daughters that worse names could have been, so now we will have to live like this. This anti-villain league officer tells Guru that he has to take the minions with him so that they can be trained. If Maxine attacks them tomorrow, then the minions should be ready. After which he takes the minions with him. Now the next day comes and Guru prepares his entire family. Guru and his wife had also taken different jobs for some time. Guru was working as a solar panel and his wife Lucy had opened a hair salon. Now after this, Guru tells his daughters to get ready. They have to drop them to their new school, where Guru meets his neighbor and he greets him. After this, we see that 5 minions have been selected in the anti-villain league, where these small cute minions are put inside 5 machines. Their plan was that a powerful serum will be injected into them, after which these minions will also become super minions. On the other hand, we see that Lucy is in her salon where she is trying to attend clients. But she didn't know how to do this and things get out of control. Here the salon was in a bad condition and Lucy immediately drops her daughters to school from here. And tells them that her good friends will be here too. When he picks them up on the way back, he sees that they are not happy. After which Guru explains to them that we should pass this time too. Now on the other hand, we see that it is night and Guru has gone to throw the garbage out of his house, where he meets his neighbor. She tells her neighbor that I know that you were a villain before, and if you don't help me, then I will tell everyone who you are. Guru gets very upset about this. Maxim was now free and he had only one mission to somehow take revenge on Guru because he was getting very angry. On the other hand, we see those 5 minions who had come out of those machines and they had different kinds of superpowers. Here a minion had laser vision, where this vision was no longer in his control, and in the same way he destroys a satellite. Anti-villain league officer tells them that if they control themselves and practice well, then their superpowers can be used very well. After which he says that you guys go and practice, and he is also very upset that he has given powers to such crazy minions. Now Maxim takes his wife in a flying car to find Guru. On the way he tells his wife that when he was young he participated in a singing competition, but Guru got the prize there when he deserved to win. Maxim's wife explains to him that it is possible that Guru deserves to win. Maxim gets very angry about this, but here his car's fuel was very low, after which Maxim lands at a fuel station and goes out to fill fuel. But here he was not able to handle anything. He goes to the owner of the fuel station and says that I am not able to fill fuel. But this man does not listen to Maxim properly. Maxim gets so angry that he runs his machine on this owner, and he immediately turns into a small cockroach. Guru's neighbor had called Guru to meet him, after which Guru goes to meet him. Here Guru's neighbor tells him that she herself wants to be a very good villain. But for this she now needs admission in the same college as Guru, and this admission will not be easy to get until she does something that the principal himself is very impressed, and Guru is very upset with her. Because he knew that the security of the college is very tight, so he tries to explain this to his neighbor, but she was not understanding this. After which Guru realizes that he has to take very good care of his family and hide his identity like this. After which he takes his neighbor and goes to college with some minions in a hot air balloon. Along with that we see those 5 minions who had become super minions, and they were practicing to handle their powers, but nothing was happening to these poor people and everything was going wrong. One of them had the superpower of elasticity, like Spider-Man could go from one place to another. This minion was also very flexible. There was a train here which was going very fast and its speed was not in control. Now this elastic minion tries to save this train, but something goes wrong here, because as soon as he stops this train due to its elasticity, that train bounces back and collides with a building. After which all these minions are very upset. Doing this, every minion tries to use his superpower well, but here instead of helping people, people start calling them bad, and these poor people run away from there. The officer of the anti-villain league now tells these 5 minions that don't use your powers when you need help, we will tell you. On the other hand, Gru had reached the college with his neighbor in the hot air balloon, where it was very difficult to go inside. But here Gru's neighbor says that they are ready for everything and make a way like this and reach inside the college. Now after this, when they start opening the gate, Gru stops his neighbor and tells him that there is danger here. He also spreads a powder which spreads some red-colored rays which were dangerous lasers. And if they were touched they would get hurt, and the alarm would also go off. Here Gru also brought his son Gru Jr., and in all this, Gru Jr. passes under the lasers and reaches inside the office and gets into his own fun. When Gru sees that his son has gone inside the office alone, he gets very worried and tries to convince his son to somehow come back to Gru. But Gru Jr. was not listening to anything. He was just going from here to there in his own fun. In the same way, he reaches the board on which there was a button which was controlling those lasers. Gru Jr. was sometimes turning on that button and sometimes off, and Gru was so worried that nothing should happen to him. But in the end, Gru Jr. gets tired, and with this, Gru and his neighbor minions come inside. After which they see that pet in a cage. But before Gru somehow makes that pet unconscious, he injects Gru himself and Gru becomes unconscious immediately. Suddenly an alarm starts ringing there which wakes up the principal. The principal's pet was after Gru Jr. and Gru was not able to move it. In a little while the principal reaches there. Gru picks up his son and runs away with his neighbor. The principal was after him, but before the principal catches him, they all run away with the pet. In the end, the pet was with Gru's neighbor and she thanks Gru a lot that she has helped a lot in this work. It turns out that the principal has the whole idea that who was here and where has he gone. The principal now calls Maxim and tells him that I know about your enemy Gru. After which Maxim gets ready to reach there. Now the next day we see that Gru is playing with his neighbors where all the other kids are at home. Now the principal reaches home. When the officer of the anti-villain league finds out that someone has come to their house, he prepares those 5 minions that it is time to work. She was talking to the kids of Gru in the principal's house. When Gru feels that someone has come to the house, he goes out of the house. There the principal tells Gru to return my pet. And that's when the fight starts. In the middle of all these fights, Gru's son Gru Jr. goes out of the house and he meets Maxim outside with his wife. Maxim takes advantage of this and takes Gru Jr. with him. Now as soon as Gru finds out that his son is missing, he immediately runs out. Where his neighbor tells him that he has seen Maxim take Gru Jr. With Gru, his neighbor also goes out to help him. And she drops Gru to the same flying car in which Maxim was with his wife. When Gru comes on Maxim's flying car, the front view is blocked. Maxim can't see where his flying car is going. As soon as Gru sees this, the car crashes. Gru sees that Maxim has his son Gru Jr., and now Gru Jr. also had the same power as Cockroach, just like Maxim. And Gru is very scared of this, that his son may get lost. Maxim was about to run away with Gru Jr., but here Gru starts fighting him. Now these people were here on a tall building, and Gru Jr. says that he loves him very much, and even if he does not live in the world, always remember that Gru loves him very much. With such things, Gru Jr. loses his influence which Maxim had done to him. And in this way these father and son beat Maxim a lot. All the minions reach here in a little while. After which they beat Maxim a lot. Now in a little while Lucy and all the other girls reach here, and they are very happy to see that Gru and Gru Jr. are both safe. Gru loves his son very much, and here we see the most beautiful thing, that Gru Jr., who had not said a word till now, he calls Gru Papa with his mouth, and all these people are very happy and go back home. But there was still a problem here. Gru Jr. was still like a cockroach. After which all these people go to their scientists, and maybe he could help, and he just fixes it. After which all these people are very happy. But Gru still realizes that he should go to Maxim. He goes to jail and meets Maxim and tries to somehow befriend him. After which the only solution was that there should be a singing competition between these two, and this competition takes place in the same jail, and this is how the movie ends. Thank you.